Today, we are going to make perfect, delicious basic bread. You can enjoy this bread recipe with any toast or French toast. Other than this recipe, I've prepared many great recipes for you. So if you want to see more recipes, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. We have very simple ingredients in this recipe. You can also see cup measures of the ingredients written under the video. The cup size I use is 250 milliliters. We have 700 grams of plain flour, 420 milliliters of warm water. This is 60% of the flour, so you can use the 60% rule in each bread recipe you make. 1 sachet of instant yeast, 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of salt, a little bit of olive oil. First of all, we need to start by putting the warm water into a container. Then we add the yeast and the sugar into it and we stir. This process is going to activate the yeast. As the yeast gets activated, we can put the plain flour into a large bowl and we can add the salt into it. We make a hole in the middle of the flour, and this is where we pour the mixture of water, yeast and sugar. Then we start mixing all the ingredients with our hand and we bring them all together. It's time to knead the dough. In the recipes where you use yeast, you have to perfectly knead the dough. In the end, you end up with this beautiful dough. Then you have to put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of the bowl. Then we put the dough into it and close it using a cling film. You can also cover your dough with a wet towel. Then you have to wait for around 2 hours. This is the period where we let the yeast do its job. At the end of the 2 hours, your dough is going to become 2 times larger. Now, you need to knead the dough again for a minute. And then you can put the dough into a large baking mold or 2 smaller baking molds. Please don't forget to put some olive oil on the bottom and the sides of your baking molds. Then the second fermentation process starts. The yeast is going to continue to work as your dough waits in the molds. You need to let your dough get fermented for another hour. In the last 5 minutes of the fermentation, you can start heating your oven at 200 degrees Celsius. Then you can put your bread into the oven when the oven is heated up. In around 30 minutes, your bread is going to be perfectly baked. When your bread is baked, let it rest in its mold for 10 minutes. Then you can get your bread out of the mold and you can start enjoying your delicious bread. If you try it and like the recipe, please don't forget to leave a comment below. If you have a suggestion about the recipe, please also write in the comment section below. Last but not least, you can find great, easy recipes on my channel now and in the future. So if you want to enjoy these other recipes as well, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Thank you.